Before I started the program with Dr. Norm, my feet felt like they were in concrete. They were hurting all the time. I couldn't have shoes on, socks on. I couldn't sleep that well. Even the blanket would hurt my feet. But my feet were purple and black. The symptoms I had before I started my treatment on my feet were just burning, hurting, the pins and needles going through my feet all the time. I had never fallen, but I was losing my balance. I was walking with a cane. Living with neuropathy was the most aching pain in your life. It was 24/7 pain in your feet. I was feeling it from my calves all the way down. So it was just being tortured in your feet all the time. My relationships with neuropathy were going downhill. Any girl that would meet me would think I was a great guy, but then didn't want to stay around because all the stuff that was going with me. Like I wasn't able to play with my granddaughter. I couldn't run around with her. With my parents and sister, I just didn't want to do anything around anybody. My feet were hurting so much. My job was affected with neuropathy was because I couldn't work. I couldn't stand up for 8 hours. I couldn't do, definitely not my 12-hour shifts that I was doing at work. I had to quit. Couldn't do it no more. The worst thing I was thinking that might happen with me would be that I would lose my feet. My feet were in a state that I did feel like if I had frostbite all the time and they would have to cut my feet off. It was just hard to get out of bed every day. Before I started with creative natural health, I had tried gummies for neuropathy. I had tried beet juice. I tried everything that I saw out there that you can try, but nothing was working for me. My doctor simply recommended for me to take pain pills. That was it. Before I started with the treatment was that it was getting worse. It was just, I was really low in my life because it was just getting that bad. The results that I've had with the program is that I hurt a whole lot less. I can feel my feet again. I can walk, I can put shoes on. I can sleep all night. Of doing therapy at home, doing the boot and doing the water electrical, it was about 2 or 3 weeks that I started noticing that my skin was coming back to color. And then little by little, it was the less pain and being able to walk more, longer. What I liked about this program or therapy is that from the beginning, they simply told me no drugs, no surgery. It wasn't going to be, it was just things that I can do at home. And it was going to be, it does take time, but it was going to be easy. My life has changed that now I don't feel like things are holding me back. Biggest thing I had before was I had this dream of walking my daughter down the aisle for her wedding. I don't have that anymore. I know I can do it. So my life has changed a lot. The happiness of being in this program, and thank God I found it on the internet, is that I have my life back. I definitely have my life back. The things that have changed in my life since I started this program with Dr. Norm is that I can walk again, I can wear shoes again, I can dress up again. I couldn't do anything without, I couldn't put on slacks, my feet hurt. I couldn't put on shoes, my feet hurt. Definitely could not sleep all night, which now I can. And another thing is now that when I go on vacation, I can play with my granddaughter. I can play around with her. I can chase her down in the park. We can walk, we can ride bikes together. My lifestyle has changed completely. If I was supposed to recommend somebody for this program, I would simply say, do it. Don't think about the money. Just do it. I mean, you'll see the results. The results are out there. I mean, just ask me any question. I'll tell you that the results are out there.